All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Varun, and I did my presentation on 2010 Chile earthquake. So this earthquake was at 3:34 a.m. A magnitude of 8.88. Earthquake hit the epicenter. It was around 200 miles southwest of Santiago, Chile's capital, and the focus was roughly 22 miles below the Pacific Ocean's surface. The earthquake was felt as far away from like Brazil, Buenos Aires, Argentina, and was caused by the rupture of a 300 to 375 mile segment of the fault that divides the South American plate from the subducting Nazca plate. So the tectonic setting. So the earthquake occurred on the boundary between the South American and Nazca tectonic plates that runs down the west coast of Chile. That was a converging plate boundary. At converging plate borders, reverse faults occur, while at diverging plate boundaries, normal faults occur. Because there is little or no vertical displacement, earthquakes along strike slip faults at transform playground borders often create a tsunami. So because of its closeness to the strained Nazca and South American tectonic plates, which are converging at a pace of 80 millimeters per year. So Chile is a seismically active region. Okay, so the geological setting. So fishing became more dangerous as a result of these changes to the terrain, notably a shifting of sands and boulders near river mouths, which limited access to some places. A major earthquake had happened before in 1960 with a magnitude of 9.4, which lasted for 10 minutes. The initial earthquake lasted between 3 and 5 minutes. It was followed by several aftershocks greater than the magnitude 6 and 2 that exceeded 7.0 momentum magnitude. And there was another earthquake that also happened in 2015, Lapel earthquake. So next slide is the cause of the geological hazard. So rocks shattered along the tectonic plate border due to stress induced by the convergence of the two plates. A piece of the seafloor was driven upwards, displacing the water above and causing a tsunami. So like you kind of see like right here is what I'm talking about. So the shallow thrust faulting created at the gradually sloped plate boundary fault was that transports the Nazca plate eastward and downward beneath the South America plate caused the 8.8 Chilean earthquake on February 27, 2010. So the two plates are compressing at a pace of 71 millimeters a year at the epicenter of the earthquake. The fault rupture, which occurred mostly offshore, was more than 100 kilometers wide and ran approximately 500 kilometers parallel to the coast. The rupture started around 25 kilometers under the surface of the shore and extended westward, northward, and southeast. The fault side caused earthquake shaking and distorted the ocean floor, generating the tsunami along the coastline. And this picture explains like what I just said. So what did we learn? What did like lessons learned? So Chile implemented a tight anti-seismic building codes after being rocked by the earthquake, and strong columns and weak beams meant buildings would have a better chance of swaying with tremors and avoiding collapse. Pressure was also exerted on plans for new buildings to be constructed further from the sea. So Chile officials failed to provide a tsunami warning following an earthquake in 2010, and the waves slammed into the land. Better early warning systems have been implemented as a result of lessons gained in the past. Since the government invested in a network of sensors around the country to monitor seismic activity, Chile's National Seismological Center operates around the clock. They'll be notified if there's going to be a large one. So this is basically what's the like They have new technology that just detects tsunamis. And that's all. That was my presentation. Thank you.